So the major auxiliary axis of ellipse AB is given. So remember, if we have our ellipse like this, we have this line across the center, which is called our major axis. We have this line coming up and down here, which is called the minor axis, okay? Uh, the minor auxiliary circle has a diameter. So what would the radius be? Divide that by? So 43. Locate the minor axis and construct the completed ellipse. So the minor axis is exactly halfway between the two vertices of our major axis. How would we find the exact middle of A and B? Yes, sir. Excellent. Okay. So get out your compass. Put the metal part at A. Measure any distance that's longer than halfway. And swing an arc. And swing an arc. Get the same distance in your compass. Put the metal part at B. Swing an arc. Swing an arc. And join those two arcs together to bisect the line AB. Now, we're told in the question that the diameter is 86, so the radius is going to be 43. So get your compass, put the metal part at 0, and measure over to 43. Put the metal part of the compass in at the center and swing this here, and that's going to give you your minor circle. To draw the major circle, the metal part in there in the center again, you're going to measure out to A. And you're going to draw that circle there, and then that there is known as the major circle. So we can see here now we've got our major axis and our minor axis. The minor axis is always just a smaller one. The minor axis can go this way, and the major axis can go this way, and you can have your ellipse going in that direction as well. So it's not always this one here is the major axis, okay? So even if we want to just draw that a little bit heavy, that's the major axis. And this here is the minor axis, okay? Next, what I want you to do, we're going to divide these circles up now with our 30-60. So you're going to draw a line straight through the center like this. This big circle out here is the major circle. This one inside in here is the minor circle. Now, when this line comes out, we'll give this a name, 1. When 1 hits the major circle, you're going to go down towards the major axis. Is that okay? So all these lines, 2, that's going to go down towards the major axis. Is that okay? See here, see when 3 hits the major circle, now we're going to go up towards the major axis. Is that okay? So when it hits the major circle, we're always going to draw a line towards the major axis. Is that okay with everybody? All right. So 4 is going to go up. 5, 6, 7. And we can see 7, though, is going to go down because it's going towards the major axis. And it's always 90 degrees. All right. It's always 90 degrees to the axis. Because, again, we can get an ellipse that's at an angle like this here. You have the major axis and the major circle. And you're going to have to bring the lines in 90 degrees to that line. So if you want to try that there, just all those points now. Okay. Bring them all towards the major axis. In here now. So where this line 1 now hits the minor circle, we're going to go away. All right. And that's going to give us a point there on the actual ellipse. So again, line 2, it's hitting the minor circle. We're going to go away from the minor axis. Okay, down here, away So line 3 is hitting the minor circle here, and we're going to go away from the minor axis. So line 5 is hitting the minor circle, and we're going to go away. And see where those two lines cross now? That's actually giving us a point on the ellipse. All right? So line 6, hitting the minor circle, we're going to go away. And you do the same for all those points now. And they're going to give you all the points now on the ellipse. Okay, just get all those points for me. I'll go around and check. Here's another thing that causes awful confusion for students. When they go to draw the ellipse, they don't know where the end points are. And sometimes they try and pick this point up here. The end of the major axis is a point on the ellipse, and the end of the major axis is a point on the ellipse. Is that okay? So try and keep your hand inside the curve, and you're going to go A up to that 0.7 and around like that, okay? So try and keep your hand inside the curve, and then just keep your eye on the next dot that's coming. Keep your eye on the dot that's coming up. I'm having to go outside the curve a wee bit here. Now, another little thing. When you come to the end of the ellipse, try and not have it at a sharp point like that there. Try and get it a nice curve at the end of the ellipse. Make sure, if we found these points for a reason, we came down and out so that the actual curve can go through those points. And remember, this is the top, the bottom, and these are the two ends of the ellipse. That's the ellipse drawn. We've got our major axis this way, our minor axis that way. Remembering it's not always like that there, that it can be like this as well. We have the major going this vertically and the minor going this way. All right.